What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Ichiko Aoba, right? Is that how you say it today? Windswept Adan. I posted this in a poll a while back and it lost, but I do get to all my poll mentions eventually. I really do. I posted on my Patreon what album should I do live this time. So we're doing this one live today. If you want to go check out the uncut and recap of this stream on my Patreon, go check that out. And if you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe. We're just going to listen to this, give our thoughts, our opinions, hopefully vibe out to this. I think I read under a description about this album somewhere that it's very chill, very tranquil. So, and I'm ready to get on a I'm ready to get on a nice little tranquil vibe on this Friday. So let's get into it. Oh, I'm liking this. The horns, the waves. Here's some squeaking. I feel like a mermaid. Like a merman, maybe. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, it's very clear that this and the album cover are very, very connected. I mean, she just sounds like she just came right out of the water. I think listening to that right by an ocean is obviously the vibe, but I think that would multiply the quality times 100. I mean, I love all the different sound effects going on mixed with her vocals as well. I think that, the atmosphere that was painted on that song was so impressive to me. And it's really hard to find that nowadays, especially for more, modern albums. Let's get into number 2 now, which is Pilgrimage. This is a harp. I couldn't find the lyrics, even though I had them pulled up on Genius. It said, non-lyrical lyrics, but it sounded to me like she was saying like words. I can't really tell you what like goes on in like Japanese, but I sounded like she was saying something. But then I looked it up and it said that she was making made up words. So we got a bit of a Björk situation. I loved. I don't know if it was a guitar or a harp or something. I love that sound of it on there. We had a bit of rhythm on there as well, which I actually was not expecting. I kind of thought this whole album was going to be something ambient, but I'm down for some more instruments being mixed in to make this thing a lot more detailed. So let's get into number 3 now. She's saying the flowers are beautiful. She's saying spread the light that lives in your heart. I think she's just trying to, spread positivity on that song. She's just trying to open someone's heart on that one. Made me feel really positive, and it makes me want to, hit up my rabbit friends and go frolic through a field. This reverb chamber is ridiculous. Alright, cool. Kind of a dope little minimalistic acapella joint right there. Loving the horns at the end of that one as well. And I think on this one again, she's speaking some sort of her own language. Short little, like 2 minutes or less, like ambience that really, that just gets me going music wise. I mean, that's gotta be one of my favorite genders. Godspeed you, Black Emperor. From the appearance of the songwriting and porcelain, I assume that all the lyrics on this album are going to be incredibly happy and, just full of life. And I think half those lyrics on the song were, but I think she also mentions, death and people, kind of going away too soon, tying in the fact that, maybe God is just kind of let these people die or something like that. But she mentions heaven at the end, people that maybe she's going to meet after she departs from this earth. Maybe that's what she's talking about. I don't know, though. I'm just kind of making up bullshit. Let's get into number 6 now, which is Parfum de Toilets. I'm going through the Genius credits right here, and I'm seeing artist her, producer her, writer her. So I don't know if it was that song because I'm going back and I'm looking at all these credits and it says her. So I wonder if this is a completely like self-produced album. I don't know if that is. I think that makes it all the more crazy. Let's get into number 7 now, which is Kuranaki. That was a dope little harmonization thing going on. Wish I knew what the title meant, but that was great. I like that. Let's get into 8 now, which is Sagu Palm's song. Some English? Okay. Love the guitar work on the whole thing. I love how incredibly consistent that was from start to finish. That was nice. That was nice. And I was kind of expecting some change in instrumentation, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't get it. Where do you suppose the storm takes us? Worlds reflected in the water, so maybe she's out in the ocean, which would make sense because she's in the ocean, so maybe she just takes a dive in there. So that'd be great. Let's get into number 9 now, which is Chin. Yeah, the chimes are great. God, I love chimes. Don't you just love chimes? I mean, because honestly, like that instrumental, like that with the without the chimes, you could be anywhere. You could be anywhere, but the chimes just really make it feel like maybe you're outside of someone's house, outside of a comforting house. Because if someone has chimes in front of their house, they're probably dope. Anyways, that was great though. Make your way through that darkness, make your way through that sickness. You know, a lot of nature metaphor is just to kind of, release your inner beauty, take pleasure in, the things that are beautiful. Yeah, that might have been my favorite off of this personally. That was just crazy to me. Let's get into number 11 now. Oh, I love this instrumentation. Comparing the way her love is to, just the motion of an ocean. Just the way an ocean moves around is, just the way she moves around as well. I think maybe that's why she placed herself in that place in the ocean, as if she's blending right in there, because that's how she moves. That's how she moves. Let's get into number 12 now, which is Dawn and that Adan. keeps getting better. I don't think that was possible, but it is. It says, "You'll cradle my head in your arms. Listen to the ancient ocean song." I know I complimented the pacing earlier, but this is just fucking insane. Let's just keep going. Track 13 is yeah. And another instrumental. See, like this album knows when to fucking do it. Silence. Oh. Great instrumental. Great instrumental. Great one to follow us up out of that song. Incredible. Let's get into this last one now. Which is that shit is fucking tragic. Oh damn. Now I believe that this is almost a perfect record just due to that last song, because I think I see the whole picture. Now the track is called Luminescent Creatures because of what creatures? What creatures, guys? The anglerfish, right? Right, the motherfuckers at the bottom of the ocean, they look crazy, they look weird. The jellyfish also, as well, there's a lot of jellyfish at the bottom of the ocean. And as she says in the lyrics, is anyone here deep down in the bottom of the ocean in a place called the sky? All I know is that she starts off down in the bottom of the ocean. And I think as when you're in the bottom of the ocean, you're not going to hear any sounds. Obviously, it's very dead, very quiet. That's why instrumentally we started off, with just her with maybe a little ukulele. And as the track went on, we heard more instruments being introduced, maybe due to the fact that she started to resurface. She started to leave that area was ending. She's no longer in the ocean, and that's why at the end of the song we hear her kind of arising out of the waves there. I think that's my theory. I could be so wrong. A lot of these songs on here were love songs, so maybe, her relationship with the ocean, diving deeper into the ocean was maybe a metaphor for, diving deeper with this person. I'm loving this, and I can't say a single bad thing about it. I think it's damn near a perfect record, if not a perfect record. Instrumentally, everything pacing wise, I can't say a bad thing about this. And one more thing I want to say. When it comes to like doing homework and stuff like that, when it comes to like doing work, and I want to put on some music in the background, right? I think being in a position where I don't understand the language is almost an advantage a little bit in a way, because when I put on albums to do like work to or anything like that, if there's lyrics, I kind of get distracted by the lyrics if I'm trying to focus on one thing, so I can't really do that. But when it comes to, an album like this, or even Parannoul, or even Gustavo Cerati. It's easy for me to do that because the lyrics aren't like popping out in my head, and I like the translations. Like I don't really remember. I just remember like the topics of the songs. So I feel like this is gonna be a very easy for me to return to, even though I'm not familiar with Japanese. Yeah, that's all I gotta say right now. If you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, I love and appreciate all you. Thank you for sticking around. This is my analysis. This is what I think about the record. I already have my next video decided. And then after that is the ranking. But for the next ranking, for the next season, let me know. I love and appreciate all y'all. Let's get it.